Peace and greetings, peace and greetings. So I'm here assessing the property. Yesterday was a success. My aunt, my cousin rather, she just planted pineapple. So we're gonna have, God willing, if it bear fruit. She just, all right, it's right there. So hopefully by next year, God willing, if I'm still alive and I come back on the next trip, that pineapple tree should be bearing fruit, God willing. All praises due to the Most High. Yesterday was a success. I want to give thanks to everybody that came through, everybody that came and supported, everybody that came and cooked, everybody that came and served, everybody that came and cleaned. So I was afraid yesterday. I was like, damn, it's going to be a lot of cleaning. We still got, the guys still painting. We painted the whole fence. All right, you see the whole property. This is the whole property. The house is over there in the back. And we still got more land over there. And then we still got more land over there behind the house. So, like I said, I want to give thank you. Gracias a todos ustedes que vinieron aquí a apoyar. Mil gracias. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. People, they came, they cleaned. And like I said I was afraid because I thought I was going to do all the cleaning. Because usually, the hosts always do a lot of the cleaning. But it's a little bit of cleaning that I got to do, which is minor. But everybody came and they came and supported us. And I know my dad is happy and he's smiling down. And, 20 years, this is something special. All right. So I wanted to do this here where he's buried, here at the cemetery. We went there yesterday. But this video is to say thank you to everybody that came, supported, and I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now it's back to work. We got to assess the property, see what needs to get maintenance, throughout the year and things like that. This is what happens when you own property overseas. You have to maintain the property. It's very, very important. Do not leave it neglected, because you leave it neglected, you're going to pay even more. All right? So it's just a word of wisdom. Friends and family, have a blessed Sunday. And God willing, I'll come back with more content. Peace. All right, so we are here. I'm supposed to be helping them, but I'm on vacation. So they are, this is the way they used to do it back in the day. They still do it now, obviously, you see it. But we have a boat lounge over there, the marina, the Rio Tinto Marina, which is over there. They don't have to do this because the boat is already on the water. And all you got to do is push it a little and start the motor, and you're good to go. So that's the cargo. They still have more cargo, but I'm going to take it for my mom's. Because my mom, she brings the whole house. So when I was on my way here, like I said, she brought the whole house, and I had to, she left some stuff for me to get. So again, the same thing. When I leave from here, I got to bring some stuff for her that's still at the house. This is my uncle's truck, so he's here helping. And this is the Caribbean Sea. This is the Bahia. I'm going to confirm it. Okay, so this is the Bahia of Tela and then the Caribbean Sea. All right? And then Tela is over there, which is the Tela Atlantida area. And Puerto Cortez is over there. Well, you know what I'm saying? So that's the Cortez region of Honduras, and that's where you have Puerto Cortez, Travesía, and Bahamar. That's over there. So I have options. Everybody have options of how they're gonna get to Rio Tinto. Whether you're gonna get here from over this side. I think from here is an hour and a half from Tela to Rio Tinto, which is here, and an hour from Bahamar. So yesterday we came from Bahamar, the Cortez region of Honduras. So I just wanted to make that clear. All right, so this here is the Bahia of Tela, Caribbean Sea behind it. All right, but I'm gonna confirm it for you. All right, so this is Rio Tinto, friends and family. I brought y'all here before. We're gonna work on a project to get all this cleaned up. All right, this is gonna be a big project, and it's gonna take the whole community to do this. You know, to have this look clean and habitable. You know, but this is Rio Tinto. This is where my parents grew up, and it's a peaceful. It's a peaceful village. You know, it's a peaceful Garifuna village. You know, everybody gets together. Everybody support one another. You know, there's still mischief, but that's everywhere. You know, but every time I come here, I always see the love. You know, so yeah, my mother and my sisters are leaving. One of my sisters leaves tomorrow to the States in the morning, and then my other two sisters, no. One of my sisters leave early in the morning, and then the other one leaves in the afternoon, and then the oldest one leaves Tuesday. So most likely I'll probably see her Tuesday because we leave from here on Tuesday. Tuesday I got to do some running around because I found out that I got my passport. No, not my passport, my birth certificate. I have dual citizenship now, citizenship in the U.S. and I have citizenship here in Honduras. Due to my parents being from this country, I was able to get citizenship here. All right, so I got to go running around on Tuesday, and then we're going to catch a flight to the Bay Islands. We're going to go to Roatan, me and my wife, and we're just going to chill the rest of the vacation there. So here, we're just going to work here, you know, clean up the property, clean up the house, and then relax a little. But once we leave here Tuesday, vacation starts. And that's how I usually do my vacation. I always come here first, you know, assess the property and do the cleaning, the maintenance that needs to get done, and assess the property for future projects that needs to get done for the house and for the property. And then from there, then I go to one of the Bay Islands, you know, just to relax. All right, so that's the mountain. Every time you know you're near Rio Tinto is when you see this mountain here. All right, so yeah, I'll continue to keep giving you more content. Okay, Nana. So how was your stay?
I had a great experience. I'm glad to be back home at our house.
Yep.
You know, there's a lot of mosquitoes, but I had a good time.
Okay, good. All right, Diana.
I had a nice time.
Okay, good. She never fails. She always have a good time. Janice. That's the youngest. So she's the youngest, Janice, and they are walking to the boat, and the boat is going to take them, as I told you earlier, to Bahamar. Bahamar is a place, it's a village that when we was growing up, when we used to come here, we used to stay there the most. And then we'll come here to Rio Tinto on a weekend. You know, because when we came to Honduras in the summertime, Honduras was the summer time vacation that our parents used to bring us to. And we used to mostly, I'm gonna say my mother, because my father used to always come in August and my mother used to always come in July, because July is the that village, Bahamas, what do they call that thing? Carnival. So everything was happening in Bahamas. So Rio Tinto was like a boring village. You know, all my cousins that was from Bahamas, they never wanted to come here. So I never wanted to come here. You know, because there was no light, there was no electricity. And once it gets dark at 6 o'clock, 6:30 after sunset, there's no light. Everything is generator. So it was boring. Bahama people used to always say that Rio Tinto go to sleep early. There's no action. So that's why I never wanted to come over here. But as I got older, I began to realize that after, you know, all the things that I've experienced as a young person and I've matured, I realized that being somewhere where it's peace and it's calm and not too much action, that's where I want to be. And Rio Tinto is that place. So, yeah, I just wanted to give you a brief history of our visits here in Honduras, and give you a little geography of where I always stay. I always like to tell you what region I go, and God willing, I'll come here in the summer for our family reunion, which is going to take place in Rio Esteban, and that's the Colón region of Honduras. All right. So yeah. Alrighty. So it's gonna be a little tough for them to, but once again, the water is gonna keep it afloat. All they gotta do is a little bit of pushing. I am not doing anything. I'm on vacation. I don't want to get hurt. So there's not a lot of people. When I leave, it's gonna be me and my wife, and bye. Yeah. So the my sister, this one here, the oldest one, she's the chicken of the family. She's does not like getting on a boat. She's always screaming and yelling. You see her, right? But this is not gonna be. It's good. It's gonna be a smooth ride. Okay. We got it. Okay, so now. There you go. Nope, not yet. They're gone. This is what they do. This town, you got from a kid, from a baby, you learning how to swim. And this is what they do. This is a fishery town also. You know, it's all about having boats. You know, they know how to fish, they know how to swim. This is what they do. They are gone. Now it's time to go to work. All right, so this is my cousin. I was taking this barrel to to my auntie's house, and he just came and just picked it up for me. So this is what they do. This is what I mean. They're very helpful. They always volunteer to help, and that's a beautiful thing, man. So I'm about to go drop this off. This is the paint. They have use for it. They use it for other things. So she said she wanted it, so I gave it to her, and then I got the ices there. She's gonna I'm gonna put in the freezer for tomorrow for the kids. All right, so yeah, this is my auntie's house right here, and this is her sister's house, my other auntie. So, and then this is my uncle's house. It's a small village, and we all live basically almost together. My father's house we kept it apart. Gracias, primo. The last couple of weeks, the last 2 weeks, so we got that painted. Right now, what I'm doing, every year I come here, I clean up, all the mess that people drop, while they're working, or they'll either go into the cementerio or going down this way. People are gonna always litter. So what I do, my part, I always clean up here, and I got my little cart here, and I put all the stuff here. This I could use to save, to if I want to do like a bonfire, if I want to cook, I could use this for everything. Here is you got to be resourceful and use. All right, so so this part here, I always try to keep this maintained, so every month I send money, but sometimes my aunt get busy. You got my wife there picking mangoes. We got a whole bunch of mangoes. So we got mangoes in here. We have coconut there, coconut there, coconut. And we have another mango right there. Morning, peace and blessings, man. Hope you all doing well today. I'm still here in the motherland, here in Rio Tinto. Super amazing grace. Super amazing great news. It's crazy, that's crazy, man. Okay, so I'm officially a Honduras citizen. I started this process in, I think, September. Well, to be honest with you, last year, I was here last year to drop off my documents to my lawyer. My uncle got me a lawyer in Tegucigalpa. And when I came here last year in July, I came and dropped my documents off, birth certificate, everything, apoyado, whatever. And then they had to transfer everything in Spanish. So it took a process. So I took you on this journey when I told you I wanted to become a dual citizen. So I asked my lawyer last month. I was like, it's been months. What's going on with she said, oh, don't worry about it. It's gonna be hopefully by the end of April. I was like, all right. I didn't believe it. So when I got to Honduras Thursday, I stood in San Pedro, to come pick up my wife at the airport, and we was in the hotel. My wife was asking me, did you hear anything yet? I was like, nah, I'm not even stressing that. I'm not even stressing that. It's not, come on. I'm not in a rush with it. And sure enough, the lawyer calls me and she tells me, congratulations, you are now officially Honduran. I got your birth certificate. All right, so I'm super happy behind that. And so tomorrow, which is going to be Tuesday, I gotta go to the something of personas. It's like the place where you get your birth certificate. So right there, I'm going to apply for my cedula, which is the ID here in Honduras. And then, God willing, I'm gonna come back in the summer for the family reunion in Rio Esteban. And there, I'm gonna apply for, when I come back for that day, I'm gonna apply for my passport and open up my first official bank account, savings account and checking account here in Honduras. It's very important because I come here every year. I'm do cleanup, I do maintenance, I do all this stuff here for the land, for the house, and I'm not a citizen. Basically it's a waste of money. So I decided to, you know what? Why not become a citizen where I have rights? You know what I'm saying? So it's not a hard process. It's easy. It takes time. You got to be patient. You know, I always stress patience and discipline on my channels. All right. So I'm officially Honduran, and hip hip hooray. And I'm just going to continue to give you more update, you know, of why it's important for you to be a citizen in your parents' country, because now you have rights. All right, you could open a bank account, you know, you could buy land. You know, I couldn't even open up a savings account here because I wasn't a citizen. But now that I'm a citizen, I could do that now. So I just wanted to put that out there, friends and family. Have a blessed day. Peace. Okay, let me give you a quick rundown or update of the property. We got the coconut tree. So right now we planting more. I don't know what my wife planted something here. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's right here. So she planted that, and then my mother planted this pineapple here. So I think I showed y'all that the last time. So hopefully that bears fruit. And we have coconut tree. No, that's not. No, no, that's not a coconut tree. I'm sorry. All right, so we're gonna give away candy to the kids, and in this bag we got candy. So we're gonna put 20 lemps. So 20 lemp is equivalent to 75 cents here in Honduras. So, you know, each kid is gonna have 75 cents. They could buy whatever they want. They could save the money if they want, or they could buy themselves candy if they want. But this is equivalent to 75 cents. So each kid is gonna get a bag of candy, a ticket, and that ticket they could go to the store and get themselves an icy, right? So we're gonna put this in here in the bag. So this is what they're gonna get, right? Candy, 75 cents, a ticket to get icy. You know what I'm saying? So this is something we're gonna do for the kids. So we got 110 of them. So this is basically like $1 here in New York. You know, so money falling, but yeah, this is what we're gonna do for the kids today. You know, today's Kids Day, National Kids Day, National King Lever Kids Day, and we're gonna do something productive for the kids at the school. So we're gonna be there. There's 2 sessions. We're gonna be there at 11:30 when the little kids get out, and then at 1 o'clock when the older kids start. So we're gonna give these away. All right, so we are back here. We are on our way to the school. Buenos dias, buenos dias. ¿Cómo estás? All right, so we are on our way to the school. So we're gonna give the kids candy and some cash and some ices. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go to each class, and each class is gonna get the amount of students that are there. So that's what we're gonna do. This is how we're gonna do it. All right, it's King Lever in the building. All right, let's do this. All right, so I'm here with the teacher. Hola, profesora, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, ¿qué tal está? Mucho gusto.
Okay, igual.
Yadira.
All right, so este es para mi gente de redes sociales que me conocen y las cosas que yo hago, cada año para los niños. Te lo estoy enseñando lo que estoy haciendo para los niños. ¿Tú te llamas?
Yadira Arzu.
Ajá.
Soy la directora de aquí de la institución sexada Álvaro Contreras de la comunidad Río Tinto. Y es un placer, ¿verdad?, estar aquí en esta comunidad y servirle a los niños. Y de igual manera, ¿verdad?, agradeciéndole a todas las personas que han tenido esa gran voluntad de venir a dar su aporte, su granito de arena a los niños, ya que ellos lo necesitan.
Gracias. Yeah, so this is what we're doing. We're just doing this for a good cause. So we have all the candy here, and like I said, we have 20 lamps, 20 lamps is equivalent to like $75 here in Honduras. So, you know, for the kids, they can buy whatever they want. And then we have candy, and then we have tickets. This ticket is done to get an icy at my aunt's house. All right, so this is what we're doing for all the kids. So we have all of this here. It's 120 kids. And this is what we do as King Labor Tax Services, and this is what we do for the community. Yeah. Okay, so yo le estoy regalando. No. Pero yo le quiero explicar. Okay, so yo le estoy dando confite. Okay, aquí hay confite y aquí hay 20 lempiras para ustedes. Si quieren guardarlo o querer comprar tu confite con cualquier persona, Norma o cualquiera. Ok, le estoy dando un ticket. Este ticket ¿ustedes conocen a mi tía Putín? Sí. Pueden ir a mi tía Putín, darle este ticket que está aquí y ella te va a dar un helado. Ok? Alright, so confite, 20 lempiras para ustedes y un ticket para ir a reclamar su helado, ¿ok?
Gracias.
De nada.
Show me one of that. Babe, show me one of that. No, just show it to
So the kids are coming to collect their ices. ¿Le gustan el hielo? All right. Yes. All right. Then you're welcome.
Uno.
Peace and blessings, family. Peace and blessings. All right, so I'm about to give you a quick rundown of this property here. This piece right here is Leva, and then we got Nunez over there. So we are sitting on 14.5 acres. All right, so this whole acre right here is one piece. That's 1 acre, and then I have another acre over here. I'm gonna do a project over here, God willing, in July. I just finished talking to one of the guys that's doing the carretera. So once they're done with the excavator, we're gonna bring the excavator over here, and we're gonna turn this ugly mess to this right here. Right? So right here it's an acre, and then you have another acre past another road over there going to the Caribbean Sea. All right? So this is my project for the next 10 years. Friends and family, this here, what people don't show you, is a lot of work. It's a lot of hard work, a lot of determination and patience. All right? Because I just finished painting this. All right, we just finished painting this. All right, we put this gate up here because they came and they stole stuff inside our house, so we had to put this fence here. So we put this fence here 2 years ago, and we just painted it just now. Like this was just painted like a week and a half ago. All right, so that goes to show you that it takes patience. Everything is not overnight. Everything is not overnight. You have to be patient. You have to have a plan, right? You got to have a plan. And you see how the property is well maintained. Every time I come here, because I have a lot of people come here, and do work. And when they do work, they litter. So I got to literally, come and pick up the debris that they left behind. And then this here is the road over there is going to the cemetery. Caribbean Sea and the river over there. The river of Rio Tinto. And this road here, I just finished cleaning it up because this pertains to me. So every time I come here, you know, people walk around, you know, they're gonna litter, you know, that's normal. You know what I'm saying? So this is the hard, you know, this is the cleanup that I gotta do. And I gotta clean all that over there. And then you see that dirt piece over there? I'm gonna put that, I got a hole over there where we burn all the garbage. All right, so I'm leaving tomorrow. So every time I come here, you know, we do a lot of cleanup. You know, a lot of cleanup. My wife is inside and she's cleaning up inside. I clean out outside. We work together. And then behind the house, I have another acre where that's where the vegetation and the fruits is going to be at. Right here, we got coconuts. As you can see, we got coconut tree. We got coconut tree growing over here. Okay. And then we have a mango tree over there. I'm going to show y'all later on. We got a mango tree over there, and then we got another mango tree over there. My wife planted a lemon tree over there, all right? And then my mother planted pineapple over there, all right? But slowly but surely, you know, the property is coming along. But this was not an overnight thing. I was interested in this 12 years ago, all right? So this is 12 years in the making, all right? So these are the things that, you know, most people won't tell you. It takes time. It takes discipline, and it takes patience. All right, friends and family? All right, blessings. Property. All right, this is in front of the house. This is in front of my property. All right, I'm gonna say my property, but it's our property. You know, the family. You know, so yeah. So as you can see, I'm walking straight, and it's leading me straight to my property. Right? You see it, you see the barbed wires. We had to fence this whole property, man, because people was coming in, well, in 2 occasions, they came and thieved. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta protect your property. There goes my dad. We celebrated 20 years memory this past weekend. You know, so we leave tomorrow. So, you know, every time I come here, I come here to clean up. So I'm gonna pick all this stuff up. All this dirt that I raked everything, so I'm just gonna put it in my barrel here, my cart, whatever you call it, and then we're gonna put it in the trash, and we're gonna burn it tonight. But this is maintenance. You know, you gotta do maintenance to your property, and you have to come see your property whenever you get a chance, because you have to know what's going on. Do not leave responsibility to somebody else, because they're not going to treat your property. All right, so to be a witness, I'm gonna show you, y'all gonna be witness, right? Okay, so this is right, all this right here is coconut. This is our coconut tree, right? It bearing fruit. So you see homie right there, that's my auntie right there. So you got homie right here, and they are bringing down the coconut. How are they bringing down the coconut, you may ask? You got this long branch right here, whatever you call that, bamboo, right? The long bamboo with the jigger. I know you're gonna laugh, but you got the jigger, the alambre right there, and it brings down the coconut from up there. All right, so that's how they do it. You know what I mean? And then my auntie, she got the truck buggy, and she got a whole load of coconut. You can see it right here. This is proof. I'm not lying. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I mean about living off the land. My aunt got all the coconut. Ahí está, look, right there. And then you got a truck. Huh? See, there you got my aunt. She's driving the whatchamacallit. So I don't know why they blocked this, but I guess it's a good thing. Keep it clean. And then you got all the coconuts right there. I'm gonna show you. Mucho coco. In Rio Tinto. See all these coconuts? And then we had a guy with a sack. You see the guy right there with the sack? Another sack of coconuts. We got plátanos. right here. All right, that's bananas, green bananas. So this is what we do in Rio Tinto. Rio Tinto, we have a whole bunch of vegetation, what I always stress in my videos. All this coconuts right here. So all this coconut right here pertains to us. You know what I mean? So in the future, this is what I will be, I'm gonna say, bearing fruit, and I will be capitalizing on this, you know, God willing, in the future. You know, so this is why I stress, buy land and you can live off the land. And you live by the sea, you could also live by the sea with the fishery. Land, you could plant your vegetation, your fruits, you know, a whole bunch of stuff that's gonna be, has a lot of benefits to you in the future. You know what I'm saying? So as you can see, I'm walking straight to my property. So just to show you that all this right here, all these acres right here, this is a whole acre right here. And then another acre in front of that piece of where my aunt was at with her buggy. That's another acre going to the Caribbean Sea. So yeah, yes, we do this. And like I said, end of next month, we're gonna clear this up. We're gonna clear this up end of next month. So yeah, it's hard work. It's not easy. It's hard work. So yeah, I just wanted to shoot that quick video just to show you the potential when having land overseas. Let me walk back to my property so that way you can see. So you saw both my aunties, they both my father's sister, and they are the ones that are overseeing what I have here. Very trustworthy. You know, I trust my family, trust my auntie, you know, because she's been for the last 12, well, she's been for 3 decades taking care of the property here in Rio Tinto. So that's my confidant, the person I talk to, the person that I send my money to, or that we send our money to maintain our property. So yeah, you can see I walk past my property to the next piece of property. That's how we do it. Blessings. All right, so this is the mango tree. We have a mango tree here. All right, and what else we got going on? This is the front of the house. All right, front of the house. We got the twin coconut tree here. We got another coconut tree growing here. We got a mango tree right here. We have a coconut tree here. 1, 2, 3. I don't know what this is. It's a fruit. It's like some type of apple. All right, so we have that. And then we have this gate here. I gotta check the key. I think I got the key. I'm not really sure. I got the key. I wanna go inside there. Okay, so they still gotta finish painting now. I don't know why he stopped. I think this week they're gonna continue to keep painting. All right, so now we have all this, another whole acre over here. All right, so here in the future, right now my aunt she's planting yucca, cassava, and bananas. This is what she's planting here for now. All right, but in the future, this is gonna be where our vegetables and fruits is gonna be at, over here. All right, so like I showed y'all, we have an acre here, and then this is my aunt's part over there, and then the front of the road where I was cleaning that earlier, the front of the road, that's another acre. This is an acre, so this is 1 acre, 2 acre, 3 acre, and then 4 acres to the Caribbean Sea. All right, so yeah, it's work, but it keeps you busy. This is something that's gonna keep me busy, keep, you know, me and my wife busy. So Yeah, it's gonna be dope. And whoever, from the family that want to come down anytime they want a place to stay, they want to, do whatever they want to do, we have it here. You know what I mean? So yeah, Rio Tinto, baby, holla. More fire, more fire. Okay, so this is how you burn garbage here in the Caribbean. Anytime you live in off the grid, this is what you're doing with the garbage. I hate to say, but this is what it is. All right, more fire, more fire. Peace and blessings, friends and family. Hope you're all doing well. So right now, we are in Travessia. We just got back from Rio Tinto. This is my mom's place. This is where my mom stay at here in Travessia. So I'm about to get a quick tour. I've been here before, but I never, branched out and explored the area. So I'm gonna do that right now. She's not too far from the water. The water's over there. So today I'm going to the Registra de las Personas. That's where you get your birth certificate. So I'm gonna go. My lawyer gave me my birth certificate number, so I gotta go inside there, get my birth certificate, give them give them my birth certificate number, and then they'll be able to print it out for me. And then from there, I gotta go. I'm gonna see if there I have to go if there I could apply for my ID, or they're gonna tell me where I gotta go to go get my ID. So the cab driver, my mom's cab driver, my mom has 3 cab drivers. So I already spoke to him. So he's gonna take me wherever it is I gotta go to go apply for my ID, and then I'll get all the information when it comes to the passport. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that. We're gonna go to Cortez, and we're gonna do that, get that out the way. I'm gonna definitely keep you posted as how it is to get dual citizenship in another country. I'm getting citizenship here because of my parents. All right, so that's what we're doing today. But this was not part of the plan. Remember, this was not part of the plan. I got the information Friday that I got my birth certificate. So I got that information on Friday. So it's Tuesday. I just got back from Rio Tinto. So we're gonna go do the running around. This is the water, all natural. This is nature. This is nature, friends and family. This is Travesía. We in Travesía in the Cortez region of Honduras. All right, so I'm gonna definitely keep you posted. I'm not gonna be running around. We leaving early just so that way, just in case we're gonna run into traffic. My flight to Roatan is not till 3, almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so I got time. So I just wanted to share that information with you all, and there it is. Beauty. It doesn't get any better than that. Travesía. Bahamar. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful beaches. Alright, so I'm at the registro. I put this shirt on because I gotta take a picture. I wasn't really sure. So I'm at the registro de la persona, so this is where I'm gonna go apply for my ID, and then I'll get my information so that way I can do my passport. So I'm here in Puerto Cortez, and it's a little long, but it's going kind of quick. So this is part of the process. Alright, so vacation starts now, man. Roatan, get ready. King Leva and family's coming through. Paradise Island, baby. Let's go. Roatan next time. Right, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, all right, thank you. Peace and blessings, good morning. Peace and blessings, friends and family. Hope you all doing well today. Just got up. I'm here in the Bay Islands. So I already took care of the, I'm giving you an update of the, I already went yesterday to the registro de las personas to go apply for my cedula. So I did that. It took less than an hour. I was there and I gave them my information of my birth certificate, and I went through the process. We took the picture for my ID, and once I was done, they gave me this receipt right here that I gotta come back. It takes a month and a half for them to get the ID, so I have to go there to pick up my ID. And you also need a witness. I didn't know I needed a witness, so the cab driver that was assigned to me. My mom's, sent me with a cab driver, so he was able to, help me with that, as a witness. So you need a witness, whenever you get in your ID in Honduras. So that was the process. So I did that. So God willing, when I come back in the summer, I'm able to pick up my ID. And I think I got to go to the bank or something. I want to give thanks to Frank colleagues for giving me a lot of information, valuable information, and my cousin Andy. He's given me a lot of valuable information also. And I appreciate everybody that's, supporting the journey. And once I'm done and I get my ID and then I go through the passport process and I'm done with everything, I'm going to give y'all a brief update or all the information that I did to get this. I went the lawyer way. You could do it yourself. You don't have to get a lawyer. The reason why I did that is because I don't want no mistakes and I want everything to get done well, the right way. So you could do it yourself. You don't need a lawyer, but I just decided to go the lawyer route. All right. So I already took care of the ID part. So when I get back here in the month to come pick it up, I'll keep you updated as to what's going on. All right. Peace and blessings. All right. So this is where we are staying. We are staying at the Timpton Resort and Spa. Beautiful resort. Next time, God willing, I'll be over there, overlooking the Caribbean Sea. All right, so welcome to paradise. We are here at the Kimpton Grand Roatan Resort and Spa. So I'm just gonna give you a quick look at the pool area. This is the dining area where we just finished eating breakfast. All right, so we were sitting over there. So I'm gonna show you the pool area. This is a nice little, resort. This is we are in the West Bay area of Roatan, and we're not too far from the Princess Anne. The Princess Anne is right next door, and then Infinity Bay is the door next to them. All right, so this is where we're going to be spending our time, and I'll be here for the next 2 days, relaxing, catching some sun before I go back home. But this is where we at. Friends and family, and then you got the Caribbean Sea over there. All right, let's do this. Is that what? It looks like they still building.